Yo, I got catfished and I didn't know what to do, so I just went along with the date. It's not adding up, y'all. This is not the same person that was on that profile. She wanted a seafood boil, but I didn't know what that was. This is a completely different person. Y'all can't tell me I didn't get catfish. Like, look. She said she never had it before, and she was happy. They don't have crumble in the hood, so this was her first time trying it. Y'all really don't believe I got catfished, and y'all really want to see what she looked like. This is not a joke. I'm about to show y'all who I thought I was actually about to meet up with. This is who I thought I was meeting up with. This is the picture on her profile, y'all, that she sent, so it's not adding up.
Hey yo, the math ain't mathing. Sorry, my boy. That is a huge L on your part. Oh god. These are like two different people. You can clearly see that. Please don't tell me you continued on with the date.
Y'all, this is not the same person that was on that profile. This is a completely different person. Y'all can't tell me I didn't get catfish. Like, look. Yo, I got catfished and I didn't know what to do, so I just went along with the date. She wanted a seafood boil.
First of all, I also want to say it's your fault. If you're going on a date with these women without FaceTiming and without actually confirming they are who they say they are and they look exactly what they show you they're supposed to look like, this is on you, my boy. You can't play victim. You know what I'm saying? If you took the initiative to link up a chick not knowing fully well how she looks like or not having confirm it beforehand, bruh, this is on you.
But I didn't know what that was, so she said let's just go to Golden Corral, and then after that we went to Crumble Cookie. She said she never had it before, and she was happy. They don't have crumble in the hood, so this was her first time trying it, and she liked it. So after that we went roller skating. I thought it would be fun because I haven't went in like a long time.
Yo. I'm dead. You know what? At the end of it all, continued on taking her to these places, getting her meals and doing activities and all. So man, you weren't really disgusted on how she looked like. You tolerated it. So I mean, I don't know what the issue is, right? If your agenda was to sleep with her or to take her on a date or whatever the heck it was, you accomplished that. So I mean, why are you complaining? What's this video for anyways? I'm getting confused.
And I had fun besides her taking breaks because her legs hurt. But besides that, it was cool. After that, I had to take her back to the spot. She didn't want to leave until she got hungry again. And then I took her to McDonald's because I had already spent like $60 on her. And then it had got late, so, I took her home. And she said she had a good night, y'all. But I like never been like catfish before. But I should have expected it because like she's from the hood. Like if y'all see. Y'all really. Alright y'all, so I'm sorry if I offended anyone. It wasn't my intent to offend anyone, bash anyone, or embarrass nobody. And I honestly still feel like I actually did get catfished to some extent because I didn't have a full understanding of what she looked like, especially because she showed up very different when she showed up on the date. And lastly, y'all, we actually didn't FaceTime before the date. On her screenshot, it shows July 3rd at like 1:30 a.m. We went on the date July 2nd that night, so we didn't FaceTime before. So I think there was a little mix up there that that maybe she had or you guys had.
So I guess now that girl, she saw his response about how she looked and all, and how he's complaining how she a whole catfish, right? So you already know. We're gonna tune into her response. Let's see what she said.
Nah, bro.
So that was me in the video. In the video, the guy is basically saying that he got catfished by me, and then he showed a picture where I had a filter on. I just want to say that's not my boyfriend. This isn't a skit. I barely know that man. I don't. But it's crazy that he posted that video when I sent him a video of me without a filter. And plus, that picture that he put was the only picture I had that had a filter on my whole profile.
Okay, now it's adding up. At least she's transparent about it. So she was using a filter all along, and she sent it to my dude, and he was aware about the filter, but I guess he wanted to make it viral, right? So he had to feel like he needed something to complain about. No wonder he tolerated the whole date, because like If she was a catfish all along, why would you continue on with the date? Wouldn't you do the dash right off the bat? When you see her face to face, you're like, yeah, this is not how she's supposed to look like. Wouldn't you turn around and exit? What was you doing the whole time? 8 hours, 9 hours doing activities and stuff, right? So it shows you were aware.
So I'm just going to show y'all hold on. So this was the conversation we had before he even took me anywhere. And I was like, and I sent him a picture with no makeup on. My lashes were barely done. I needed to fill them in. I had a bonnet on. I was like, yeah, I haven't got myself together, but this is what I look like. And then he said, okay, I fuck with it. You just chilling for it. I was like, yeah, I'm about to do my hair. That's number one. Number two, these were the pictures on my profile. I think that looks like me, but I'm about to show y'all some more because that doesn't have a filter. As well as this picture.
Man, all I gotta say, these two pictures, they look completely different. They don't even look like the same person. Jeez, holy. But yo, respect to her. At least she keeping it real, keeping it transparent, 100%.
This is also a picture that I had, which I did not have a filter on, and it's also multiple pictures that I had. So, yeah. Number two, me and him FaceTime. So, if he thought I was catfish, then why he just didn't block me or anything? I'm confused.
Hey yo, if she's telling us the truth, like she says she is, then there is nothing wrong. She kept it real. My guy accepted her the way she looked. He went along with it. He got his own agenda done, and then he decided he had his two cents to add on to it, which is actually ridiculous in his part. Because, like, first things first, I'm gonna revisit the point I keep making, right? If somebody's catfishing you and you see them and they're completely different than what they're supposed to look like, would you guys continue to entertain it, or would you turn around, go back where you came from, and then delete them, block them, and just cease any communication with them whatsoever? Comment down below, what would you guys do? Because I'm pretty sure a sensible person would do the dash. They wouldn't continue on and chilling and doing roller skating or whatever the hell they're doing, going to McDonald's. Come on. And another thing I want to pinpoint is a lot of men are known for this, right? So a woman will be upfront with them. They will actually say, yo, I'm like this and this and that, I'm that. But a lot of dudes be like desperate like that, you know? They'll be like, oh no, that's totally fine, like blah blah blah, you know? And then they will link up the girl, and then they will sleep with him, and then in the end they'll complain about it, saying, yo, they were brainwashed, or they were catfished, or they were this and that. And it's like, they told you beforehand you was cool with that. He was cool before you guys slept together. Now all of a sudden, after the fact, you have something to say about it.
He didn't block me or nothing. If you thought it didn't look like my pictures, and then you also knew I was chubby because I reiterated that to you in text message. Let me just show y'all the text message. Well, I can't find the message because he supposedly blocked me, but in the message, I told him, I said, I'm chubby. Is that cool with you? He said, yeah, that's fine. You're fine and you look good. So I said, okay. I thought we were good. And second of all, the picture that, okay, you took a video of me and then you screenshotted it to show I was a catfish. But it was the worst possible angle ever. That, like, and then this is what I look like. And then I just feel like if I was catfish, you didn't have to bring me to multiple places. First of all, let's just say, you brought me to multiple places. You paid before I could even pay. Before I could even reach for my card and bring it out.
Yo, period. That's what I've been saying all along. You see? Dude had no problem whatsoever. You know? Because he was on a mission. And his mission was to take her home or get in her pants or whatever it was. He played his little part. Now, in the end, after it all, he decided to, you know, I'm guessing it's for the sake of going viral, TikTok, getting clout, whatever. He decided to give us his little input. And then he completely twisted the whole story, the whole narrative, to make it look like the chick tricked him. But you know how stupid he looks? It's because, like, everybody can question and be like, why did you go? Why did you continue on with the date if you knew she was catfish? Like, were you that down bad?
If you really had a problem with it, I'm confused. I'm very confused. And then you still continued to talk to me the day after the date. You were still texting me.
Oh, wait. You're meaning to tell me my man, first of all, he claims he's catfish, right? But he continues on with the date. And then in the end, after the date, he makes a complaint regarding that. And then he proceeds to continue texting her. He continues on with that conversation. This brother is lost. I think he knows exactly what he's doing. We gotta admit that. No. Like, you know, I agree. Maybe she looked different in real life than she might have looked in her pictures, because her pictures are, you know, filtered out. The lighting, she knows her angles. But in real life, you know, you were taking videos of her. You don't know her angles like that, you know. So you caught her slacking, you know. So I get it. And that is a form of catfish, guys. Catfish does not mean you only have to be, you know, pretending to be somebody else, like, you know, switching your images to somebody else who you're not. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not only the form of catfishing. There's catfishing where, you know, you, for example, put a lot of makeup and you stylize yourself into a different looking person than you really are, you know. So catfishing is any form of you showing up to meet the person than what you're supposed to look like, right? So if you are a dude who's, for example, 4'3" in reality, but on your profile you put yourself at like 6'2", right? And you have close-up shots of you to make yourself look like you're jacked, but meanwhile you're a little skinny pencil twig in real life, and then you show up. Of course, that is a form of catfishing. I mean, it's not extreme, but it's just a minor form of catfishing, because you lied about physicality related to you, some attribute you possess. You lied about that, right? So if anything is not 100% congruent with what you're portraying, then that is still a form of catfishing. Let me make it clear.
So I'm not going to continue to talk to somebody after they catfish me the day after. It just doesn't make sense. If I just feel like you made the video to get your views up or whatever, I guess rent must be high where you're living at, I guess. But okay. But yeah, also the comment about the hood thing, I had you drop me off houses down from where I live, and then I walked back to my house. Houses down where I live, and I walked back to my house because I didn't know you like that. You took a video of other people's houses, and then you were like, look where she lives at. She lives in the hood. You did not show my house at all, so I'm very... Number two, I have a better car than you. I have a better car than you, and then for you to say I live in the hood and you don't live in the hood, and then you have a shitty car, and then my car is better than yours, is crazy to me.
Hey, yo, she makes points, bro, you know? Not even to like side with her, but she makes logical sense, right? First, you can't claim she catfishing and then reach out to her after the fact. You cannot say she lives in the hood, meanwhile you drive the worst car than she does. You know, because it shows, even if she lives in the hood and she's driving a better car than you, she's doing way well than you. You know what I mean? And for potential of you making this video to get some form of clout or views, whatever, I mean, she's cooking right now. I ain't gonna lie, man. She's making points. It's looking real bad for you, my boy.
But whatever. And then you said they don't have crumble cookie in the hood. Not every single city has a crumble cookie. We went to a city that's 15 minutes away that actually has a crumble cookie. It's just the city I'm in just didn't have a crumble cookie. So yeah, that's like literally everything I had to say about the video. You just tried to embarrass somebody, and I'm not embarrassed. If you thought I was catfish, you could have just said it. You didn't have to do what you did, baby. But yeah.
So man, I guess that's the video, guys. Leave your take on it down below in the comments. Let me know what you think about it. Like, do you think, who's telling the truth? Let's begin off there. Who do you guys think is telling the truth? His version or her version? Now, I gotta admit, on her part, from what I'm seeing, is a lot of proof, which is disqualifying his narrative. You know what I'm saying? And there's also some points you gotta ask yourself, right? Like, if you're meeting somebody and you think they're catfish, would you really continue on with a date with them? Would you really continue reaching out to them even after the fact that you know they catfish you? And another thing is, like, if she live in the hood, how does she possess a better car than you? Yo, I mean, everything is cooking at this point, you know? If she's suggesting you're driving a shitty car and you don't live in the hood, and that goes on to prove that you have every reason to make this video, because maybe your funds are not there yet, you know? Maybe you're broke. She may be living in the hood, but she well off. She ain't struggling. So she's showing that you may have every reason you have to make this kind of video, you know, to try and get clout, you know, try and get money. She even said, like, she guesses you're struggling paying rent, which is a valid point on her part, right? She's cooking so far. You know what I mean? I would have been on your side, my boy, if you told me, like, you know, you showed up and then you walked away. The moment you seen her, you seen that, oh my goodness, I don't know who is this or what is this, but this is not the person I was talking to. I'm out of this bitch. And you just completely did a 180 and went where you came from. I would have been on your side. But the fact that you continue entertaining it, you took her for a crumble cookie, you're driving her around, you're taking her to McDonald's. Jeez, I don't even know what more to say. But guys, give me your take on it. Leave your likes, comments, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Peace.